Despite the Big Bang Theory's prediction that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage will end in divorce, one revelation from the spin-off raises the potential of something more happier. Although Georgie has already gone through several divorces by the time he makes an appearance in Big Bang, the characters in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage are not necessarily doomed. In the Season 1 finale of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, the pair finds themselves in a difficult situation as Georgie is entirely focused on managing the tire store and Mandy will be working under an ex-boyfriend. Unions have already terminated due to the hardships they will encounter in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage Season 2, but the show is laying the groundwork for a somewhat more convoluted path. Fans quickly started guessing about Georgie and Mandy's divorce because it's well known that Georgie ends up with a number of ex-boyfriends. Given how little Mary changes in the future, one idea is that the constant conflict between Audrey and Mary causes family problems that drive Georgie and Mandy apart. But Audrey's development as a character in Georgie and Mandy's first marriage has been far more profound, and it's difficult to believe that she would carry on the quarrel if she knew how much it was harming her family. The larger notion, which gained more popularity after Christopher Gorham was introduced, is that Mandy's new job will cause problems in her marriage. This is not to imply that adultery must be the primary factor in Mandy and Georgie's breakup. Mandy's chosen job path has made clear the basic contradiction between her and Georgie before Gorham's initial appearance. Georgie can't even comprehend anyone wanting to leave Texas, but Mandy explicitly wants a job that will eventually allow her to leave Medford and travel further. Georgie, on the other hand, merely wants enough cash to live in a large Texas home with a swimming pool shaped like a tire. Given that they are both on pace to achieve their goals, Mandy and Georgie have a limited amount of time before they must face the fact that they cannot realistically pursue their goals to the maximum extent without causing distance between them. It's troubling to think of how Georgie and Mandy's first marriage might turn out even if they know divorce is in their future. Given how Mandy's work is portrayed in First Marriage, it's likely that most characters, aside from Audrey, will hold Mandy accountable for the divorce since she refused to give up on her desire for a more glamorous and competitive field. Although it won't permanently fix the underlying issue, Georgie and Mandy's move out in First Marriage Season 2 might help delay it a little bit by giving Mandy a change of scenery. Thankfully, Georgie and Mandy's divorce at the conclusion of the spinoff does not preclude their reunion. Actually, the title itself makes reference to it. The title's vagueness allows for the conclusion that the possessive is explicitly referring to the character's first marriage, even though it is true that neither character had been married before they were married. Otherwise, it could be less logical to refer to them all at once in this context. Furthermore, it would not be a blatant violation of what we know from the Big Bang if Georgie and Mandy were to remarry in the future. Georgie and Mandy might not remarry for a while because Sheldon's mention to Georgie's ex-wives in the Big Bang Theory finale left his marital status open-ended. And if they did in the end, it wouldn't be crazy. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos.